Hey dance team, so this is my video on how to do competition makeup.
Okay, so first I use the Urban Decay primer and just put that all over my eyelid and in the creases of my eyes. And then I take a white sparkly eyeshadow. This one is by Bare Minerals. And I just take a flat brush, put it all over my eyelid, cover the entire eyelid and make sure to get in the crease of your eye. And yeah. So you can see I covered my entire eyelid, and then I go over it again just to make sure it's extra sparkly. And sorry that I turn away, I have a mirror that I need to look in. I can't continue looking at my camera, it's a little difficult. So now I take a darkish charcoaly black gray. It's the second one in on that palette, and I take a brush just like that. It's a little smaller, and I'm just going to put the black slash gray, whatever you want to call it, on in the very corner of my eye. And on this part I'm going to make it the absolute darkest because we want to go from dark, and then you're going to take that same color and just blow the excess off the brush and go from dark till light. You don't want to bring the dark all the way onto the inside. You want to try and give it a fade effect. So I go back in and just make it a little darker, fade it in, and make it a circle you don't want. You're just basically outlining the crease of your eye. Then I'm just taking a matte black color and I'm going to put that on top of it just to make it a little darker. Put it in the corner, especially the darkest. And then I just blend it all in with that same color that I used before. And go back over it to make it a little darker. And then I'm going to take my white and just go back over, because sometimes you get a little too far in, and it's always good to go back over it in case some fell onto your eyelid. But then I took the black and went over that a little bit more again. So now, oh, and this is me saying you don't want to make a straight line down the center of your eye. You want to round it over your eye. Now I'm taking a liquid eyeliner. It's by Maybelline. I prefer a liquid eyeliner, but I guess any eyeliner will do. And I'm just going to take this and line the top of, just go along my eyelid, right next to my eyelashes. And you could do this before or after your eyelashes, your fake eyelashes, but sometimes it's nice to do before so you have a base for them. You can always do it on top of them too. Makes that line a little thicker. Just touching it up, and make sure to wing it out a little bit so that your eye just looks larger. Oh, this is me putting on one eyebrow just because I did one side of my face. But for people who don't have thick eyebrows, or people who even do have eyebrows, it's nice to go over them just to make them more defined. And for some reason they look a little red in this, but I swear they're really not. And what I used for them was a product by NARS called Blondie. So now I am going to take just an eyeliner pencil and do the inside of my waterline all black. And then I'm going to take that matte black color that I used before and take a thin brush and just go in the corners of my eyes to make them look bigger. You can also substitute the black waterline with the white. So now I'm just going to take my mascara, put it on very lightly just so you can get a better idea of it. But if you also put your mascara on lightly before you put your eyelashes on, it will help them. This is the foundation I use. Put your concealer on first, then put your liquid foundation on next, then your powder foundation to avoid greasiness, and then blush. Use a pinky reddish blush. Make sure your cheeks are bright, and that's your competition makeup.